Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4, once more to a sponsored video in this series here. Last episode we continued onwards with our adventure and basically tried to colonize on several new systems, which unfortunately this plan is destroyed by us from these guys here, right? We cannot communicate with them yet because we don't have that translator, but they snapped two very good planets off. Away from us, basically, in last minute, and we need to find alternatives. So I'm looking more towards the west now. Over here, there's still a few solar systems available to us that we might want to check out. By the way, if you want to check out Galactic Civilization 4, don't forget to check out the link in the video description that gets you to the Steam page right away for this game. The full release is imminent after all. Now, before we do anything else, let's actually have a look at my planet system of Geode, because we have finished construction. And over here, what we can see already, we got a nice manufacturing output right now. Also, we have some nice researching posts now, thanks to these research districts over there. I could go with another one. My income is getting a bit low, so I might also try to focus a bit on income. However, I still think that manufacturing and researching are the most important traits that we can have here right now. So let's go ahead and have another research district over there. And then I would like to have another manufacturing district over here. That is then also getting this adjacency level bonus there from the industrial center we have. These are the two improvements for my core town. As we also can see, we got the asteroid belts now here being mined, and they're feeding, I just love that animation there, feeding my hometown Geode, right? And over here, we're getting a lot of manufacturing out of this then. Also, I'm building right now 2 more asteroid miners, so we will continue with the asteroid belt mining. And over here we have Devor, my other core town, or core world, I should say, right now, though it's not doing particularly well, right? So boosting my manufacturing right now, having another planet here that is giving it at least a bit of manufacturing output there as well, a bit of growth rating, but that's about it. Nothing else we can do there for the moment, at least until I'm thinking about actually abandoning this here again and actually just feeding my home world. We'll just see about that. It's too early for this to tell. Let's end the turn, because we actually were at the end of a turn here, and starting the new month. We have finished the defensive studies. This is pretty important to us, because with that, spaceships are fragile things, with little hope standing up to even the current level of weapons technology. We should devise new systems which will give our ships a fighting chance. And this gives me new defense types, it gives me shield strength and armor rating upgrades to my ships, and it also gives me the starbase defensive system that we can use them. Next up, this is really expensive. Industrial replication only gives me, it gives me actually manufacturing plus 10 right away. So this is not really that bad. Let's go ahead and get this tech right on the way. Now with that new tech, we should be able, because we have 4 modules available, get to my other starbase here and give it the starbase defensive system. This gives me beam, missile, kinetic attack. It gives me an influence growth and a shield strength. So this starbase is at least to some extent able to defend itself from now on, right? Out here, we used one of my modules with that, and as we can see, improved that by quite a bit. It's not going to be so easy taking this off. After all, we are mining 2 planets here with Promethean. It's very important to me to keep this alive, because don't forget, Promethean is the direct growth rater for my civilization. Governor Melanie Do contacts you with an intriguing proposition. The Archaean have expressed interest in harvesting a unique plant from Devor 6. This flora produces a resin that is a potent ingredient for various beneficial chemicals. However, this resin can also be refined into a potent and addictive drug. Allowing the harvest would bolster relations and boost planetary income, but could also lead to increased crime rates on the colony. Allow the harvest or deny the request. We're going to deny the request here. First of all, I don't want to have more crime, and I don't care about the wealth. And second of all, it is the Archaean. Don't forget, the Archaean are the ones that actually got the 2 planets from us, stole the 2 planets from us. So I'm going to decline this request. A bit of hostility does not hurt us that much, right? Also, new alien form. A tall bipedal alien appears on screen with a distinct rigid skull. The being has 6 eyes spread widely across its face, which all pivot to look at us. Fake a smile once more. And also here, once again, the news of the most advanced civilizations at the moment. We also, very good, surveyed the first anomaly. A mysterious object, all sensors set to maximal gain, one of the universe's many secrets. That's over here. And we continue with the next one, over here. 3 months it takes, actually that's quite a lot. How's the happiness looking on my other planet there? 23, it continues to grow, perfect. Another 5% improvement over the last month. In that case, that's fine. And we got 72 right now on Geode, so I think I could increase my taxes soon again to boost my wealth. But for now, let's ride on the approval rate. Ooh, over there, look at that. We found a black hole. Beautiful as always. This game really is beautiful. The animations I love. There's also an antimatter cluster over there. We can build a mining starbase to harvest this resource. Alright. Where's the ship that discovered it? Oh, there it is, the probe. If we haven't found a, wouldn't have found the ship now, I would have said it actually got swallowed. But fortunately for us, that's not the case. There's another star system coming up. It looks to be bigger too, because we can already see outer planets rather early. And there's my colony. No, that's not my colony ship. That's an enemy colony ship. And it's trying to get into that system there. And it will have its reasons. Your flagship captain reports discovering a lost cargo container floating in the void. Upon opening, they reveal a mysterious robotic star drone with advanced technology capabilities. When this drone is deployed, it acts as a small but lethal ship in battle. This could prove useful. Store it in our vault or sell it. No, let's store it. We can use it in battle then as well. Alright, executive order. Telescopic takeover still will take some time. There's nothing really I can do here. We got in the vault now this lethal weapon. We can activate this one, so it's an item more or less that we can activate in battle to get as a bit of help there and a bit of an early boost too. I think that's it. Let's end the turn. Yeah, this colony ship is on the way to this area, so there must be a habitable planet that we haven't found yet. It's our turn, and there we go. No, actually, yeah, there it is. A class 31 amazing planet. I don't know how they can be so fast. I mean, okay, it's pretty close to his core town there, right? It's pretty far away from us. But holy cow, we lose another very amazing looking planet there. It's pretty bad looking, honestly, for us right now. Problem is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead solar systems in our immediate surrounding. It's not getting any better than this, unfortunately. Alright, let's have a look at my ships. We got a probe there ready, a new one. Unfortunately, I don't think we have that much more to find. Yeah, down here, there's more. I could also send, just in case, my flagship, my colony ship over there right away. So there's my colony ship. We could just, in a risky move, just send it over there and hope that there is something we can still settle, because that's the only thing I can do right now. Here we find, unfortunately, once again, only dead planets. Nothing else we can do here. A very poor polluted one, and the Promethean side. And further out here, there's also just poor and dead planets to us. Nothing of value. Another asteroid miner. That's at least something. Let's continue and also mine this cluster. Right, this gives me another manufacturing output boost. And with that, we can finish that research in 2. And in Devour, manufacturing is finished in 3. Nothing else that we could do here. By the way, we also have special buildings, of course. The planetary generator gives me another +5 on the manufacturing. So as we can see, we could then build it somewhere here and boost the output of that. Location-wise, these are wealthy dudes. And yeah, I think we might actually place it down here to at least boost those 2 districts there. And then we also got the supply depot, streamlines the distribution of goods and supplies to the residents, improving productivity and comfort. Increase my approval rating and also boost manufacturing. Could have this one here then, after all. We'll just see. In Devour, yep, let's also build that planetary generator. We're building right now the manufacturing districts here. It's level to 1. It's also a very bad planet, honestly. There's not much we can do here. We even get some penalty tiles. Yeah, on the desert probably, because there could have been some manufacturing district. Yeah, and the approval boost. I think that's the only thing that makes sense on this one for the moment. Let's end the turn. Oh, by the way, we have also the orbital factory. Industrial replication, very good. The ultimate evolution of molecular fabrication gives me a flat 10% boost there overall. Space weapons is my next one probably. Gives me the particle beam, the Helios rockets and the Gauss cannons. Does not unlock new ships at the moment though, right? So it's just another basic tech that we need if we want to have some higher quality ships then. Yeah, and there they settle too. So it's looking very bad for us right now. I don't need to say it any other way. They just got amazing planets and we have nothing, honestly. Alright, we also have a new survey report. We finished another capsule. And your flagship captain reports the discovery of a mysterious cargo container floating in space. Upon inspection, it contains an advanced kinetic weapon of unknown origin. It is some sort of self-replicating mass driver. It could be a valuable addition to your arsenal or sold for credits. Yeah, let's store it in the vault. So we also have a powerful weapon now that we can use in battle. That we could do. By the way, I would probably like to prepare my war fleet, because the only way I can see it, we need to expand by warmongering. So let's go ahead in my shipyard. We're building that asteroid miner, and then I'm actually putting more into fighters and bombers, right? I want to get great on military tech, after all, because this will ensure my survival, hopefully. We have the manufacturing capabilities. Constructor, ready for action, and I would like to do this. Construct the next mining star base over here to get the Promethean in. And let's also... we have 3 modules, let's not do any other module there. Let's just feed on the Promethean there for another 0.10 output. Directly leading to 0.6 now that we have. Alright, also in the war we have finished construction, so this is vital now. It is recommended for us to build the planetary generator, and of course I'm doing this, because this will boost the output of this manufacturing tile, and then also this manufacturing district here. That's that for now. Approval rating continues to go up, so that's a great thing. Next up down here, we have another alien galactic civilization coming up, because there is a border. Lots of Promethean, 3 Promethean planets here, and nothing to settle, unfortunately. So it's a great mining station that we could do, but that's it. Yeah, and I think that's all the solar systems that we have around us, all the star systems. There's nothing else really within our border range. It's all outside of our range now. Very unlucky, to be honest, but not the end of the world. We can still turn things around in Galactic Civilization 4 if we're smart about it. And that is with war, I guess. Oh! Earth-like. A smooth skin piped stares back at us from the view screen. Wearing some kind of lightly ceremonial garb, it jabbers a short series of unintelligible grunting sounds. Getting no response from us, it gestures at someone off-screen in a manner which suggests annoyance. They can't seem to understand us either. Let's fake the smile. Space weapons. With that we get upgrades to my Fracture, Flagship, Silica, Shard and Garnet ships. We also get some new weapon techs there as well. Let's go ahead with evasive tactics right now. So we are basically changing our economy now a bit more to war. And I think here we should be able then now to build the upgrades rather soon. We have now the level 2 ones available. I think they are upgraded then right away. Yep, it's a level 2 now. We can also have a look at them, the Arcane, there they are, right, with their civilization. We're first in wealth and approval still. We're falling a bit behind on the others. Another asteroid miner comes out. Let's exploit that last asteroid belt that we have in our core town. A core world, that is. Manufacturing district, planetary generator, and then I probably would go for another research district over here. Wealth-wise, we are still sitting at a good income there, but we should change it soon. We've got 33%. The higher the approval now goes, the more output this planet here is also producing for us. So it speeds up again a bit now, right? Getting another manufacturing district out would probably be a safe bet here. And then also here. So get a good boost out of that. Perfect. Ship-wise, we have my flagship still out here. Oh, there's nothing really we could do. We could upgrade it now. If I wanted to do that, I would rather go for... Yeah, let's do this actually. We give it a crew quarters, so hit point increase. Command bridge, more moves. Or communication terminal, more sensor. Let's actually go with command bridge that moves faster. It's an interesting one. Let's move back until we find something of interest for us to scan. And our ship has stumbled upon a... So this is the flagship again. It finished the survey, right? Lost cargo container. After some time deciphering the ancient glyphs on the exterior, we've identified the contents. A precursor food replicator. This device of incredible tech can synthesize food from nearly anything, greatly increasing the range of any ship equipped with it. Fancy an endless supply of alien space wafers, and integrate that into my culinary department, extract Promethean from it, or sell it. Let's integrate it. +1 Promethean would not do that much difference, right? Alright, I think we can actually go with another cultural advancement here. We have 15 points, so I could go into collectivism now. Homeworld influence. And this would then also unlock my shared beliefs and consensus. Do this. So we can already see where we are boosting ourselves in here. I do have also a new tech available. That is the Pandemonium. Use telepathy to affect an entire planet negatively. Choose to lower the planetary defense, reduce influence and approval, or impair manufacturing and This is great! This is great. This is exactly what we'll need for Alcas 1 here. Reducing its defenses before we attack. Alright, also last mining base that we have activated now. And with that, all of them are working and feed our hometown. Very good. Uncolonized planets that we can still see, right? This is also pretty important. There is still a segment here over there that we have found. Problem is it's pretty far away, but we could still risk it. Do we have a colony ship close by? Colony ship. On the way down here in a hope to find something. There's nothing, so we need to turn this around and get it up there. Perhaps we can make it on time for once. I have my doubts. Also, we have nothing else right now that we could build. I think we're going with more, yeah, the Shard M2 now. To the upgraded fighters that we have. Let's build 2 more. We can actually finish one of them in 1 to 2 turns only. Which is great. And we also finished another Guardian here right away. Let's get this to our fleet. Bumping it up here to 7 ships now that we have on standby. Another turn is over. Expanding my sphere of influence a tiny bit. And another ship comes out. By the way, we need to be careful now about the money. Now we're having a loss there, right? I can still live off the loss a bit and wait for the approval rating to go up further. Can I get an approval boost here right away? By the way, one thing we can actually do is in my civilization tree without slumber, we can actually get rid of this now, I think. I mean, it's pretty powerful. Prototype defense, more shield boost, armor rating, we need that actually. Military boost, land exploitation, and Cave of Echoes. This gives me the approval rating. Let's go ahead and switch it to this to further improve approval. Alright, another cosmic life news that these guys here are getting really strong now. The Alcan. So I need to be careful about this. I was looking over there. Nah, this is really the end of my cluster there, right? We can see that there is something over there, so we can explore further. Unfortunately, this is out of our reach for now until we have the tag for it. My hope lies on this planet now that we might get. This is outside of our reach here totally, so this is within his sphere. I don't even need to try it out. Oh, we are finishing ships though quickly. Let's go ahead and continue with shipbuilding. And now we are negative, but I'm living off that a bit to boost my happiness further. It's at 36 now. Perfect. getting into the yellow region again. And another ship comes out, leading to 9. 2 more turns for the research. And then we actually have something here, boosting my approval rating. And here we also got something, provides a charge that will damage an enemy fleet. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do this as well. This is a good improvement here. A Betatron Collider study. So this will immediately damage a fleet outside. Sounds great. Sounds like something we might need at some point. And here we're still working on the manufacturing. Alright. Where's my shippies? Over here, another dead system. Unsurprising at this point. Really. This probe I think we can now put to auto explore, right? So it will now attempt to automatically explore whatever it does. Because for me, this is the end of my known world right now, right? It can just automatically explore, but we're pretty busy with what else we have or what else we don't have. And working on that, settling now is my utmost priority. There is some more capsules over there, lots of them actually. And another, no, this is a probe actually, that can also go to auto explore now. I don't need them for anything else. There's nothing else that we need to explore right now. Evasive tactics, we get the evasion rating there, further boosting our military, perfect. Starbase refinery, energy deflection, basic shields will allow ships to absorb incoming damage. Shield generators on ships is unlocked with that. Let's do this. I think this is probably safe to use. Another fighter, and I think the first fleet we have actually full now. Yep, it's 10 of 10. Nothing else we can do here for now. And we can then create a second fleet, really. Let's actually keep them on standby for now. A new month. We have finished the next research tree, perfect, and this actually boosted my research output there by +1 turn, so we can finish this much faster than anticipated. Do you have any good improvements on this one here, by the way? There's something. What is this? A thulium extract gives me +2 to wealth right away, a gross income boost of 10%. Doesn't sound so bad, especially when we need some wealth. Let's go ahead and do this once we have finished the manufacturing improvements. Yeah, we can still afford more ships. They're all being finished so quickly though. And there is now a new shard fighter, so we're going to use this right away to get cracking on a new fleet then. By the way, while we're at the topic of ships, it's also pretty cool to notice, by the way, that we can design our own ships, right? So we got of course, the pre-designed ships for us. We can also go ahead and go into ship designer. We can choose the type of the ship, like a bomber or like a fighter. And then we can start the design and work on its specialization. So some of them, for example, could work on only having lasers on board, destroying shields, while others could, for example, only work with missiles that we can then have to, destroy hulls more quickly, right? Right now, my fighters don't have a lot of capacity, so they can either have only 1 missile or 1 laser. But of course, once we unlock the next class, we can have several of these then in one point. Also some additional hull plating, stuff like that. You can make your own designs here. That's pretty cool, I think. Also how the ships look. And you can also edit existing ones already, for further boosting and stuff like that. As we can see, we can also see the modules here, what they have. Right now, we have basic ships only, unfortunately. Another shard is coming out. Let's put it on standby. End the turn. Increasing my sphere. Another alien creature. An alien appears on the view screen, likely bipedal with a long, narrow skull and slender tendrils appearing from the mouth area. Make a smile once more. Bumping out those ships right now. Another flagship is getting closer now to the capsules there again. Perfect. And also the last survey report. Upon opening, they discover a sophisticated propagandized module capable of swaying enemy citizens' loyalty. The net effect is that it greatly reduces the enemy's planet cultural significance. Will you keep it? Actually, I think this one we can actually take apart. It's just some influence reduction there. And I do need the money, so let's go ahead. That was a nice boost to my economy. because with this we can keep the lower taxes for a little while longer, boosting my approval ratings even further. Alright, another telescopic takeover we can do to just instantly explore another system. Really, there's not that much to explore though anymore, right? So we do have probably this one up here. Yeah, he's settled on that too. Can we see how many ships he's got? 3 warships there only? But that's fleet number 2. So then the first ship fleet is probably full. Alright, and this one, as we can see also, is working fully on ships defending, right? So this is a very well defended planet there. He's probably expecting me already at some point. Geode, we can continue with the upgrading. Yeah, approval rating boost would be fine, right? So let's go ahead with an orchard improvement. And probably we could also do some financial districts then to boost our output. We could also improve existing tiles with the right tech then at hand, but that is something for else. And this is also the end of this sponsored series. If you like these videos, don't forget to check out Galactic Civilization IV. The link is in the video description. I hope you enjoyed this one. I can give you an insight on how this game plays. It is endlessly replayable, of course, with all the races that there are. All the parameters that you can choose from. If you're unlucky, then you can just start over again and have a completely new generated galaxy just for you for the taking. I just love building up my core walls, basically boosting my economy and basically getting to biggest wealth ever, I guess, something like that. Amazing game, check it out. Cheers.